When you have the language, when you have your goals, you're ready to establish your baseline year. Now, your baseline year is basically like your lighthouse in your sustainability journey. It will help to give you a starting point of where you're at so that you'll be able to see where you need to go. One of the biggest problems that can come up during a baseline year is that everyone wants to have perfect data. Everyone wants to make sure that they are protecting themselves against any potential greenwashing. This is wonderful, but impossible. Perfect is not the goal here. We don't expect perfect. What we do expect is real, measurable progress over a few years. That's why your starting point is important. It's important to make sure that you give good quality data while we can guard your integrity and guard your data against not perfect. How we do that is 5 steps to getting started. Your first step to getting started on this journey to set up your baseline is always data harvesting. This can be what Jenny referred to with the time crunch. It can take a while to get through your data harvesting, but again, it doesn't have to be perfect and it doesn't have to be immediate. You're allowed to take your time. You are allowed to do your due diligence and you're allowed to have support in doing that. And as this process unfolds, as you become mini masters in this yourselves, you will streamline this. Once you've completed step 1 of data harvesting, you will go into the scopes. So we know what the scopes are now. We have scope 1, 2, and 3. The energy you control, the energy you buy, and the activities up and down your value chain. Within these scopes, all of the categories will not be applicable. So you will decide what are the applicable categories within these scopes for your operations, and you will target those. From there, what you can do is rigorous analysis. So these are your calculations. This is me, basically. I jump in. What we do is we make sure that your data is good and solid and rigorous enough in order for us to give you good calculations. And we do that by giving quality scores of data. We do that by guarding integrity. We do that by making sure that we are using the best emission factors as part of your calculations to give you the most accurate carbon footprint by the end of this process. Once you've completed step 3, you're able to now have insights into your carbon footprint. From this process, you'll be able to see that certain categories within the scopes are what we call hotspots. Just means that they're a bit too hot to handle. You have a lot of carbon coming out of them. And blind spots. So blind spots would be where within this process was your data not as good as you would want it to be, and how can we safeguard you against that and make it better for next time. So this is all about a continuous collaborative process that takes away perfection and brings in due diligence and insights. Once we have your hotspots and blind spots, you're able to then make a public commitment. Active IQ is a wonderful example of this with their Healthy People, Healthy Planet. What this is you get to be clear on what story do you want to tell? How do you want to communicate your process to a wider audience? And also internally, how do you keep a proactive, interested culture in sustainability? And your public statement can be a really big part of that. It helps to keep you accountable. It helps to keep you energized. One way you can make a public statement is through something like our live profile dashboards. And they will give you an outline of your accounts, and they can be shared across all mediums that you would like. Another way that you can make a public commitment is with an impact statement or a sustainability report that, again, Active IQ have done brilliantly with their Healthy People, Healthy Planet.